Are you enjoying the patch in general?
I'm enjoying the patch unless I play against PA Magnus or Magnus
Yeah.
whatever.
Magnus is probably your best hero, right? I mean, in terms of win rates in pubs and competitively.
Yeah, he's one of the best heroes for me for sure.
Why do you think he's that good right now?
Uh, why he's that good?
Initially, I thought it was because of PA, but then people started banning him and picking him much more than PA actually. So it's
I think he was good even before, but people saw it after they abused it with PA whatsoever. Like it's not only PA that he's good with, right? And he can be used from many positions, position 4, even maybe position 5, third position, second position. This hero is very flexible and he's just strong overall. Like
so
I don't see many changes to him or whatsoever. Like only nerfs now, but he's just strong. He had buffs like last patches, but people didn't pick him. Maybe because he didn't fit meta or something.
yeah, maybe the agility carries are actually better right now, and that's why he's better as well, just because he buffs them. I don't know.
Yep. Sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
He's just very strong. Like 1.3k games,
Yeah.
55 win rate.
Are you
Very
trying to
strong.
play him more right now, or not?
I played him, but I believe I feel that he's much more viewable at position 3 and position 4 than at position 2.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
see.
why I don't
Yeah,
pick
I
him
don't
often.
pick him
Like
that often.
I played some games. I won some, I lose some. Like probably won more than lose a little bit.
Yeah,
Not
I see.
sure, don't remember. But I still think like it's like when I need higher rank, I think, to play him. If I get like rank 100 and I get into the game with good players, then maybe I can pick Magnus mid because I need really good carry player so I can like when I feel safe in the game because else it's just not working for me.
I see. Do you play PA?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. I'm
Of course.
surprised you're saying that actually.
Why?
Because I remember a few years ago we were talking, and for some reason Void was Imba in the meta, and you said that you played Void 10 games and you got bored of it and you stopped playing him altogether. So I guess you're not thinking like that anymore.
Oh yeah, I changed my mentality about matchmaking completely. Like if there is some abusive hero, I play it and try it and play it a lot and try to discover it as much as possible. Like so, I play PA, I play Meepo, I play Broodmother, I play Visage, I play Husker.
That's
I play
interesting.
all these heroes now.
What changed your
Also,
mind?
I just want to increase my hero pool and I want to yeah, basically it. I just want to be a better player, like in this direction. That's what changed my mind, I
Interesting.
guess.
Interesting. That's cool. Well, all right. I cannot do this interview without asking you about Butch, I guess. Do you think it's alright, the change of the regen instead of the magic resistance?
Oh wait, is there any changes? Let me see. Oh wow, actually, I didn't remember it. Like I didn't read it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe somewhere. I didn't know. You just told me it. So
Yeah, well, you're
mm,
welcome.
it's probably a big nerf, right?
Oh, I guess in the
Don't you
late
think
game,
so?
but probably if you get one value point in it early on, it can help. But I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm not even a push
Oh,
player, so
I actually believe it's a huge nerf because
yeah.
you get so many kills, you get this flesh hip, strange bonus, and when you just don't get any magic resistance, it's a EHP, right? How does
Yeah,
it
yeah.
called? Effective
Yeah,
HP.
exactly. Yeah,
Like
it's
if you're
HP.
fat, like magic resistance is very high value.
Yeah.
Maybe people expect you to buy bracers. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see that too, So if you buy three bracers, maybe it just blocks your magic resistance. But when you lack on item slots,
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I need to play it. I didn't play it since
sure.
New Path.
Yeah, I was just asking. And I guess one more interesting thing out of your hero pool is you were playing Ancient Apparition and Rubik Myth before it was cool, and right now it's very cool. So, what do you think about it?
I didn't try A yet, and I actually not sure if I like his first spell more than I liked his first spell before, because
Yeah.
I loved first spell before. Like that you can buff all team and how much damage they could get, like that talent buff on this and stuff like this.
Yeah.
So I can't say much about A. I didn't play him mid. I only played him once as support, and I didn't like his first spell actually.
Yeah. It's probably better for core AA
Yeah,
right now.
probably.
Yeah.
And he might have same problem as. Oh, actually, he also got nerf in Vortex. He doesn't speed up himself. I think it was pretty big one, like pretty big nerf at some point. Because from core position, it really helped. You could chase people, you could run away from people, and now you're very vulnerable like, at some point. And about Rubik is super strong. He's super sick. I love this hero. I think it's my most picked this patch. Let me check. What? One moment. Yeah, I played 35 game of Rubik, so it's my most played hero this patch, and it's super strong. I love it. It's sick. And the buffs Rubik got was exactly like core buffs.
Yeah.
Mostly like to make him core, viewable as core. Like.
I think it's very cool, but at the same time, I think in the major qualifiers it had 40% win rate, even though it was picked in almost every game. So I don't know, people are losing with it as well in competitive dot at least.
Well, you need to really balance your draft for sure when you pick in Rubik, and it doesn't work against some heroes. Like every hero in Dota, it have his ups and downs, and strong heroes that he's strong against and bad heroes that he's bad against. Like for example, PA Magnus. I'm not sure if Rubik good against PA, for example.
Yeah, most probably not.
Like,
Yeah.
PA is raping Rubik 100%. So you need to pick him when he fits. I mean, good thing about Rubik that you can build your draft, and people don't know if it's support or core. It's one of the good things. Another good thing is like I also like his like passive now, new passive. It's sick. That amplifies disables. Like I remember playing against Rubik with Magnus, and he stole RP and he stunned like for 1 year everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick stuff.
That's definitely cool, yeah. But
I mean, I can see that's 30% win rate. Like first of all, it's really high skill. It's really high skill cup hero. Like you need to play it perfectly, and you can't die because you'll give away streaks that you gain. And you need really well balanced draft, because Rubik on mid lane means you don't have another physical damage core. You need more tower damage. You need more like team fight or whatsoever. Like depends what you usually pick for mid.
Makes sense.
If you compare it to any hero, like he doesn't add to that. Like you can say Zeus also is not tower damage, but Zeus is insanely strong, like major damage dealer in AoE.
It's easier to play as well.
Yep.
What are your favorite changes, like in terms of the general changes? I mean, in the patch.
Favorite changes.
Yeah. Do you like the new map?
I like new map. It's much more understandable, like for people. I think. Yes, I like it. There's like 4 zones you can control. Like.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much understandable for everyone. All the ward spots, and like there are some sneaky ward spots, but people didn't find them yet, I guess. Still exploring the new map. Yeah.
Do you have an opinion of the TP change, the TP and Boots of Travel? I thought it was very important when the patch hit, but people are not using it that much.
Exactly. I have no idea why people don't use it. Like I started to use it now, lately, like the last few days, and I'm so like crazy about it. It's insane. Like if hero doesn't really need power treats or face boot that much, like if you can skip it and buy early travel boots, even though it's expensive. Like and maybe the hero you buy travel boots you can like farm danger zones or outpush danger zones from far or something like that. Then it's a must go item because you can TP 5 times in 80 seconds. 5 times. 3 times with travel boost, 2 times with TP, right? Because 80-second cooldown on TP and something like 40 seconds cooldown on travel or something
Yeah.
like that. So it's insane. Like you can TP base, regen mana, and then travel back. You can TP to one side, defend it, and then travel back to your team. Like you can do so many moves with those travels.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
see much in competitive, but people buy them. But I'm sure it's probably like people still didn't explore or something because it looks to me very strong. Like it's super strong.
Yeah, especially on heroes that are good at clearing wave and split pushing, it
Yep, yep.
seems that it's
Like
very, very strong. But
I buy it on some pack, Queen of Pain, for example, right now on Lina. I just started to do it, and I really love it. I buy four nulls, and then travel. And when you're strong, you're mobile. You can TP one side, you can TP other side, you can outpush, you can push fast. If you're out of mana, you TP base and TP back. Like it's very cool. I really love it. I think it's really abusable, but travel and TP now have separate cooldown.
are you sad about the deny changes?
Am I sad?
Yeah.
Not really. Like if you deny, you get XP. Now if you deny, you get a little bit of gold. It's same deny. You deny some XP from enemy anyway. So
Yeah. It's probably a bit harder to snowball out of the lane, I guess, because you wouldn't out level your opponent so much.
yeah, but now you can buy free nulls, free race bands, free
Yeah,
bracers
true.
on many heroes.
True.
So it's also adds up to that. But you can snowball with that. Like you get bonus gold, you buy them faster, and then you're stronger faster.
Yeah. Do you actually like this meta? Because it seems that Ice Rock is trying to nerf the bracers raid bands really hard. So probably he's trying to stop people from buying a lot of them.
I don't think he wanted people to stop buying a lot of them. I think he's trying to make them a bit more balanced because, right, like before it was imbalanced. It's
Yeah.
you gain so much from 3 braces or 4 braces or whatever that you don't want to buy anything else. But now, like, it still should be viewable. Like on some heroes it's good, on some heroes it's not good. For example, Zeus, you don't want to buy 3 null talismans. It just doesn't sound right. You don't even want to buy one. On Pagna, for example, you buy one maybe in the beginning of the game, but when you don't want to buy 2-3 nulls, you want to buy your Arcane Boots, Azure Lens, Veil of Discord, or whatever, like any other items. You want to skip them. But on some heroes, you want to buy bracers, like for example Husker, because he benefits from them so much. You want to buy 4 or even 5 of them. Like so, there should be some balance, but it was broken in case that you buy like those 5 bracer on Husker and suddenly he is 2 point something HP at some 10 minutes of the game or 12 minutes or 15 minutes of the game. And how do you kill him? It's impossible. Like you can't kill him. You need 5 heroes to kill him, and then there is still a chance that he survives. So that's why we're getting some nerfs. Like and about race bands that attack speed too much for agility chorus, and then about I mean all of them are too strong. So that's why we're getting some nerfs to balance them out.
Makes sense.
Because you can't build anything now from bracer, null, or race. That's why if you buy free, it's mean you're gonna sell some of them later because you need item slots. So
you have one more item slot though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's why you buy at least 2 almost on any hero.
It's interesting stuff, to be honest. And do you like the setup of the camps near the mid lane? I think a lot of people are abusing the medium camp closer to the Radiant mid lane. I saw Chessy, I think it was who got 100 creeps on the 10th minute with Medusa by farming the camp and by stacking the ancients and so on and so forth.
I'm not sure about that. I think, well, it's abusable, so you abuse it, but I'm not sure if I like it.
Yeah.
and I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
I don't see it's fixable. Like maybe you can make with those closer stacks where unstackable or something. For example, you can make something like that. But other than that, I don't see
Do you like
what you can
stacks
do.
in general, to be honest?
Um, I'm fine with that. I guess it's already too deep in people's minds as
Yeah,
a part of the game.
yeah, that was what I was thinking. It's a bug that turned into a feature, and now nobody wants to get rid of it. Although I'm not
Yeah.
sure it's fun, to be honest. I don't know.
I also see that Radiant side is stronger, like mid lane, because it's easier to stack her. Like you need just to do 2 steps, and then you can eat a tango, like stack, so easy. And Dire is harder. It's a bit more far, and you need to go uphill to stack. So Radiant side is a bit more mm, imbalanced because of that, like you said. I agree on that.
Do you have any other thoughts about the patch?
Any thoughts about the patch? I'm not sure why some heroes that you can see that they're just too strong. They get so slight buffs every time. Like why can't you cut them harder? So they
Yeah.
don't get those 55-60% win rates in the game.
He probably doesn't want to kill them.
Yeah, but so nerfs were so small. Like they were so small. Like first nerf especially, they
Yeah.
were just too small.
True.
So,
Well,
but every nerf changing meta so hard. Like at first when patch came out, Lycan was like insanely strong Luna, and then after nerfs, you don't see Luna that much already. You don't see Lycan that much already. But Lycan's still strong, I think.
do you actually like this philosophy of making huge changes for the big patches?
Um, I'm not sure if I like it. Like, I'm actually tired of learning new things every
Yeah.
time, but at the same time, I want changes. Like, I want the game to change a bit because it's getting too stale.
Yeah, it's getting a bit boring. I mean, I don't know. In a way, he's balancing the game to a very good point, and then he's breaking it again. But at the same time, I think most of the people, especially the casual players, are growing bored, and it needs to get changed a little bit so that people can discover new things and find Timber heroes and abuse them and so on.
Right now, I'm very unhappy with PA.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
I am actually a little bit different probably because in pubs, people often target me. Like, it just happens naturally. And I think it's okay, but it's just hard for me to play when I play against Void, when I play against Magnus, when I play against Doom or Bane or heroes who can, disable you in BKB, especially when like Void and Magnus, they can disable you. Doesn't matter what items you buy, they can still disable you. You can buy Ion Disc, for example, but still, like some heroes just you don't want to buy Ion Disc or you can't buy Ion Disc. I don't like to play against those heroes, and when there is like Bash heroes like Void, and then PA who buys Bash or whatsoever, and when Crit hero like PA, I don't like to play against those because it's hard for me to play. He see me on map, he jumps me, bam, 1k crit, 1k crit, like Bash whatsoever, you're dead, and it's not enjoyable, of course.
Yeah. Well.
So that's why I want those heroes not to be too strong. I want them to be balanced. And right now, Magnus PA were a little bit too
Yeah.
strong. Even though they're getting nerf every single patch.
It seems like that. Yeah. Well.
I want Dota to be a game where you can outplay a person, outmind, outplay, and some combinations. It's just too hard to outmind and outplay them.
Yeah, but I guess a lot of people want Dota to be like a sandbox that you can discover new things in. So, in order for this to be true, there need to be some fundamental changes so that people can rediscover the game and find new broken things and so on. So, I don't know. Just how I feel his changes philosophy is going. I'm not sure if I'm right though.
We'll see. Can't make everyone happy.
Sure. That's the thing. That's exactly the thing. You can't make everyone happy, but
maybe someone loves this PA Magnus thing, I actually like playing PA.
Yeah,
with
I
Magnus.
like playing
It's
PA
super
as
fun.
well. yeah, but it's not fun when you're playing against it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's super not fun.
Exactly.
I actually like some hero changes. Like there's some things that are not fun, and those things are being changed. Like for example, Earth Spirit. Like when he was Imba, I was so mad every time like I saw him. He could stun with 5 heroes with third spell, and then all those kind of things. And even now he get changed where he slow people with first spell, and now he stuns only with roll, and I like it. I think it's the right way to change the hero. Like it doesn't really kill him, but it doesn't make him so annoying to play against like it was before. And those changes, I think there are more changes like this coming. Probably. I don't remember which heroes, but this is what changing. Like, that's why I'm thinking what you can do is you can change this Magnus Empower, for example, in some way to not kill him, but still make him variable, but change it. Maybe to make it Aura, for example. I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah.
So you need to be around with Magnus to get splash damage.
Yeah, sounds like a good suggestion actually.
So because right now Magnus he's like support, like Ogre who buff Bloodlust and run away, but he buffs Empowers and run away, and when PA can just use Blur and farm Ancients without taking damage, and it's just broken.
And unlike Ogre, Magnus can blink in and turn the team fight with RP.
Yeah, he can disable heroes with any items they have, like those things are... Oh, I like status resistance on Senjin Yasha, I like status resistance on Satanic, I like these things. I think it's cool that you can have at least any chances, to find some items to turn things. I also like Ion Disc, I like this item, because before that it was even more horrible for me to play pubs. Like I just take a hero, and when I see Void or Magnus against me, I already know that, I'm all game I'm gonna get angry, because I'm gonna get repeat, I'm gonna get chronoed. I can't dodge it sometimes. Like sometimes, yeah, you can outsmart, outplay them, you can run around, you can wait until we use it on someone else. But when people know, oh, where's Dendi, let's kill him, things are already different. They don't try to kill anyone, they just wait you, and when they see you, they instantly cast like a chrono RP, fast, go, and it's not fun. And especially when you have like weaker teammates, for example, you want them to win, right? Or like if enemy doesn't cast RP and chrono, then probably you can kill them with your teammates. But no, this doesn't happen. You need to come and deal damage yourself to kill enemies, to change the game, to change team fight, whatsoever. And when you're coming, you're doomed because you're gonna get chronoed or RP'd.
What happens if you play heroes that are not good to initiate into, like, I don't know, Dragon Knights and Timber Souls and some frontline tanks like that, so that if people waste their spells on you, your team will have a much better chance and you have a better chance of surviving? Because
I actually think it's good idea sometimes, but those heroes can't have big impact in the game. It just depends. I think I have very high win rate with DK actually. Let me check. At new patch I didn't play DK, and I played Timber twice. I won one, lose one. Yeah, I have 64% win rate in pubs with DK. That's pretty high. Yeah. But I didn't play that much games. Like it's only 100 something, 110 games.
Probably if you want spam heroes, you need to spam heroes like that, I guess. Because, I don't know, if you're spamming Skyrat and there's a Void against you who's playing especially to fuck up your game, it's gonna be a very hard game, no matter what. But
you want to have fun, right? You want to play heroes you love.
That's the thing. But I don't know. It's your job, Dania. I mean, it's not always fun, I guess. Alright.
And sometimes you just want to practice some heroes. Sometimes you just want to learn some heroes.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
Like,
that's true. Oh,
I just want PA and Magnus be a little bit less strong, so
And
you
you'll
know,
be happy.
and I will be happy.
Yeah. You don't want too much out of life.
Exactly.
Yeah, a humble guy as always. Alright, so what do you think of the new DPC system, the major minor separation?
Major minor separation. I think it's cool for community. Like, I think it's cool because for competitive community, because so much more people playing
Or not?
Dota. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's very healthy for the tier 2 and tier
Yeah,
3
exactly. Tier 2,
scene.
tier
Yeah.
3 teams, they just stepping up. There is some more competition. There is more tournaments. You can go to a LAN finally, like when you're not super strong. Like, it's cool. It just drives more competitive things, competitive environment whatsoever.
Yeah. So you like it more than the system last year?
Sorry?
Or do you like it more than the system last year?
Yes, I think. Even though I'm not playing first half year, like in any team whatsoever, I still like it more because last year it was so stacked that there was just no time for rest at all. It was completely full 24/7 Dota, 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 and you could get burnout, you could get super tired, you could get like sick or whatsoever. Like, it was too hard last year, especially for teams who wasn't that successful. When you get at least some success, that's at least something. You get some emotions, like positive emotion. But when you don't get success, and you don't get 2 runs, and you need to play all qualifiers, that's insanely rough, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Makes sense. Navi actually had a lot of success in the last tournament, the Megaphone Winter Clash. Did you manage to watch some of the games?
Yes, I do. I did.
Do you have any impressions? Because they didn't qualify for the minor, and then they came out of nowhere and beat VP and LGD. So it was a bit of a surprise.
Oh yeah. I was also a little bit surprised. Even thought I believed they can show good results, but before they didn't qualify for minor, and then suddenly they're doing really well. So it was pretty cool. I think it's really good.
You're actually still part of Navi, theoretically, right?
Theoretically, yes,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty free, I guess.
I see. So, something along the lines of Admiral Bulldog on Alliance, I guess, or some other kind of deal.
I don't have any deal, I think.
I see, you're right. Aren't you on a contract then, if you say you're part of Navi?
Oh, I guess I am. I guess I am.
Dota is funny like that. Organizations and teams aren't exactly the same thing, I guess, and have some different values and goals. So, alright, let's talk about, we're in this topic anyway, so what are your plans? What are you doing actually?
Oh, I'm playing Dota every day. A lot of Dota
I see.
since a long time.
Yeah, I see you're online most of the time when I go in Steam.
Yeah, so I just do a lot of practice. I want to get into a good team. I was trying to search for some, but it's not easy, I guess. Especially now for me, because my value is not high. It's probably low because of media and because of 2 unsuccessful years, I would say. So also because probably people see me as 28 years old, blah blah. We're afraid that I'm not motivated or don't wanna keep playing or something like that, or wanna be around and that's it. But it's all not that way, for sure. I'm motivated harder than ever, and I play more than ever. And yeah, I think
Why do you think?
I actually practice much more than anyone else probably.
That's probably true. I mean, I understand why you're saying that your value is probably low right now, but I don't know. I don't think this is a very permanent thing, and this can change over a day or something like that. I mean, if people don't think you're motivated, at least in my eyes, all you need to do is to spam Mipu into rank top 10 on the leaderboards or something like that, and everybody will say, oh, Dendi is good again. So, I mean, people don't have very long memories anyway.
I agree, but it's also looks pretty silly, you know?
It looks silly, but it's how people think about things. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you don't think your value is low yourself. You think you're pretty good, and if you're trying really hard,
yeah,
you
man,
believe.
I'm sure I can destroy anyone.
Exactly. So, I mean,
That's my minds.
it will be pretty easy to show this to a couple of good players, and then that's all you need, I guess.
I'm not sure if I need to do it. I mean, I will find the right people eventually. That's what I believe in. That's my mindset. But sooner or later, I will find the right people, and I don't need to prove anything to those right people because they're gonna be self-trust, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
And if I try to show off or whatever, then maybe I will find not the right people.
That's true. That's a good way
That's
to
how
think
I
about
see.
it. Yeah, that's a healthy attitude, I guess.
I'm doing the right things. I'm practicing heroes. I'm increasing my hero pool. I'm doing what I can do alone, I would say.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not what I want to do. I don't like playing matchmaking. I don't like pubs. I like playing competitively. I would like to play scrims and practice as a team and grow as a team. That's what I want. But right now I'm here and that's what I get. So I'm just waiting for a moment, and if I don't find anything, I'll start working towards doing something, I guess.
What would that something be?
I don't know. We'll see.
I see.
I mean it's still gonna be Dota competitive things. Like just.
Yeah, I see. You mean in the sense of forming your own
Yeah,
team
yeah,
or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, makes sense. But I mean, as far as I know you, you're not usually very eager to be a captain. Is that right?
It's right. I would love to be a player on a team, but at the same time, I think I gained some experience since my last 2-3 months in Navi when I was a captain, and I think I can handle those things. I believe that. If needed, I could handle those things. That's what I think. But I would like to be a player. That's true.
I mean, I guess there are not a lot of captains after the second position anyway, so that's a conflict.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, why should I be like someone else? Why should this be like by some standard? I don't care. I do what I think is right. That's my mindset right here.
Sure,
if I will see it's not working, I will change. If I will see it's working, I will do it.
True. That's a good mindset, but I don't know. I mean, there probably are reasons that people are doing it like that.
Of course, because your head is like a computer, and your computer can do some amount of tasks, and when you're playing, you're doing a lot of tasks at the same time. Like your head is doing a lot of tasks at the same time, and when you're playing solo mid, there's so many tasks you need to do to outplay, to outmicro, to do things like the right way, and you just it's hard to control the game, to lead the game from this position. Like it's hard.
Not enough RAM.
But it's being a captain doesn't really mean that you need to lead the team from second position. You can also lead the team like after some minute whatsoever, like after laning phase. There are so many things. You can pick special heroes that doesn't really require that much, of micromanagement or whatsoever. Not Meeple, but some, I don't know, DK, for example.
Yeah.
It's very simple here. You have a lot of things. You have a lot of control in your hands also. Like when you're DK, you can say, okay, I have form, we can push here, we can push there, or I'm gonna have form in 30 seconds, guys. Come here with smoke or whatever, and you can practice those things. And there's so many ways like to play the game and to do things.
It's true. So basically the plan is you're trying to actually become a better player, and you think that things will come out of it like naturally, I guess.
I'm just playing Dota, and I want to play competitively. That's my plan.
Simple plan. Well, it's what has been working for you so far, so... Well, last topic I want to cover very briefly, but I guess a lot of people will be interested to see what you think about it. The drama about Kuku and Skem and the Chinese scandals that revolved after their behavior. What's your opinion on that?
I don't have much to say about that. I mean, those guys are young and they say something stupid. It's not cool. And I'm sure they regret what they said.
Sure.
So...
But it seems that things were like that in Dota for years, and nothing big really came out of it until now. So it's a bit strange in that way, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks a little bit weird to me also, but it is how it is. You can't. It's probably the right thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like maybe punishment was too harsh, but every one of us doing some mistakes. That's 100%. Every one of us did mistakes. When I was younger, I'm sure I was saying a lot of stupid things also. Like so. Sure. It's but I'm not trying to defend them. Like we did mistakes and these things came out. Yeah. Everyone is now vocal about many things. Like so.
Yeah, I guess that's the zeitgeist right now. But
not much I can say about that topic.
Yeah, it was just interesting to see what you think, because you're famous as a very humble and respectable and nice guy, so I guess this is something on the opposite end of the spectrum, so I was interested to see what your opinion is on this, but it makes sense. So well, alright man, I've been holding you for 40 minutes already, so I don't want to hold you for much longer.
No problem.
I want to thank you very much for agreeing to do this interview. I'm sure a lot of people were interested to hear you talk. So yeah, thanks very much. And
thank you.
Have a lot of success in your plans for the future. I'm sure you'll be successful.
Thank you. I will try my best.
Good things happen to good people, so don't worry about it.
It seems like I'm not good enough.
Well, you've had a lot of good things happen to you already, so maybe
okay, I'm joking. Wait for it.
Alright, man. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.